What's up guys, SMPLSCK here, back with another video. So, the fights, am I fucking right? I don't think anyone gave Julianna Pena any chance except Julianna Pena, and wow, did she perform. But let's just talk about like the overall thoughts of this card, which was amazing nonetheless, to say the least. This card was fucking amazing. I actually started watching towards the start of the Ryan Hall and Derek Minor fight. That fight wasn't all that great. Ryan Hall's just a goofy person, and his fighting style is just, it's funny to watch and boring at the same time. I don't know. I don't know how he's embarrassed not fighting like that, but it works for him. You know, he gotten up to a ranked position until he lost to Ilia Topuria or something, I believe his name was. But enough of that. Aaron Blanchfield, honestly, I didn't really watch this fight. I kind of just droned off, and I was playing Diablo. But you know, it is what it is. Aaron Blanchfield won, right? Andre Munoz and Eric Anders. Wow. Andre Munoz, I'm already surprised at what he can do to black belt, like jiu-jitsu people, like legendary black belt jiu-jitsu players. And we're talking about Jacare here. He armbarred Jacare. So this guy was nothing. This guy was peanuts to him. And Eric Anders is no slouch. I'm just saying, I'm calling him peanuts. But like, you know, if he's able to armbar Jacare, Eric Anders has no chance, right? And that's what you've seen, like the same armbar, like Joe Rogan said. Honestly, it was a thing of beauty, you know. I definitely would add it to my repertoire if I was a jiu-jitsu fighter or a fighter in general. You know, you have the back, you abandon the back, you isolate an arm, and then you let go. You know what I mean? But get into the preliminary card. We got Bruno Silva and Jordan Wright. Wow. This fight, you know, Jordan Wright, he's kind of like a glass cannon. Like, he does damage, but his chin's all the way up. It's that karate style. His name is Beverly Hills Ninja. It's just a funky karate style where his chin is up in the sky, and he paid for it in the clinch. You know, he got rocked. He got, I mean, he was rolling around, but he was getting punched. So, you know, it really, there's nothing you can do there. So, but yeah, good win from Bruno Silva. Tai Tuivasa and Augusto Sakai. Oh my god. Did you see the crow cop knee he did? Like the crow cop leg? That's what I call it. I don't know if you guys remember, but Gonzaga versus Crow Cop. Crow Cop ends up falling, and his like left leg is behind him. This happened to Augusto Sakai. I hope he has no injury in his like ACL or anything, and it was just a devastating KO. Tai Tuivasa, I think he's like 4 in a row with 4 KOs. I think he needs a bigger name now. But yes, we get into the bantamweight. We get Dominic Cruz and Pedro Munoz. This actually got fight of the night, as you can see right here. And you know, this fight was honestly, I didn't pay too much attention to it. I know he got dropped the first round, Dominic Cruz did, and you know, Pedro Munoz is just a savage, but Dominic Cruz was just too savvy. Picked it up towards the last 2 rounds, and just made it a dogfight. You know what I mean? But yeah, good win from Dominic Cruz. I think Pedro Munoz was ranked number 6 or 7 or something, so definitely a good win. We get Josh Emmett and Dan Ige next. That one was a good fight. I was going for Dan Ige. I was betting like a parlay. It was nothing. But Josh Emmett, I thought, you know, having a 1-year layoff would definitely affect his performance. But no, he still did good. Team Alpha Male product, just, you know, dominating. I believe he's on a win streak of 4 or 5. So hopefully close to a title shot. Now we get the main card. Sean O'Malley, Raulian Paiva. I think, you know, even though Raulian Paiva was the ranked fighter, Sean O'Malley was the favorite, and you know, it proved right. You know, it was easy pickings for him. You know what I mean? So you know, now that he proved that right, I think they're probably gonna set up Sean O'Malley and Cody Garbrandt. You know, after we're gonna talk about this fight next, obviously. But Cody Garbrandt, obviously, he lost, and he went down to flyweight. So maybe it's time to go back up to his regular weight where he was actually doing good. and none of this flyweight bullshit, you know what I mean? But yeah, Kai Kara France, I had him winning, and I just thought Cody has been a lot chinny lately, and Kai Kara France throws a really good overhand right, like a hook overhand right. He got that one dude from Alaska, the black dude on the Ultimate Fighter. He knocked that guy out with that, and I thought, you know, he would definitely do the same, just because Cody's a bit chinny, and Kai Kara France is actually on a tear right now. But yeah, Jeff Neal, Santiago Ponzinibbio, what a fight, you know. I was going for Jeff Neal, but Santiago Ponzinibbio is a beast. You know, he's repping it for Argentina, and hopefully he can get some wins after this, and possibly a title shot, because that would be doing wonders for Argentina, you know. Alright, co-main event. This is, oh my god, this shit is fucking wild. So today is actually Sunday, and I'm probably gonna upload this on Monday, after, you know, 2 days removed from this crazy event. Wow, I think we're gonna discuss, and like the title of this video is if this is the greatest upset of UFC history, and I would say that it is. Like, it surpasses GSP getting knocked out by Matt Serra. And let me just say why I think that is. GSP had just won the title. He was in nowhere near the GOAT status he is of in the future, you know, as of right now. He just won the title, so he was like a fresh champion. So him losing, like, he didn't like defend the belt for like 6-7 times and then he lost. You know, he just won the belt and then he lost. So it wasn't really, you know, the only thing that makes it kind of like possible is that Matt Serra got the title shot off the show. But this show was full of veterans in the UFC already, that's been in the UFC, and honestly, rankings doesn't really matter as much as names do, you know. And yeah, that goes to say with today's rankings and names too. You know, if you have a name, you're bound to get fucking things more than other people without a name, but with a ranking. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, it's just, Amanda Nunes was considered the greatest of all time when it comes to female MMA. Knocked out Ronda Rousey, submitted Miesha Tate, you know, got the featherweight belt, dual champion simultaneously. Like, it's like the list goes on. And for her to lose to Julianna Pena, who wasn't even on like a win streak, she only had one win prior to her winning the belt. I forgot who she beat, but I definitely am happy for Julianna Pena, but I feel like it was Amanda Nunes not being there, and also that striking that they both showed that night. Valentina Shevchenko will pick them apart as of today, and I'm just saying that right now. And I don't know, they're probably going to do an instant rematch, you know, with her accolades. It's only fair. But yeah, I definitely think that this is the greatest, the greatest upset in MMA history, and probably in sports. You know, I don't know what she was ranked before this, but those are my reasonings behind why I think this is the greatest upset in MMA history. Alright, so we get the main event. I was going for Dustin Poirier. Charles Oliveira, just, that man is a machine. Holy fuck. He keeps going. Like, he gets dropped in like so many fights and he comes back. Sometimes he doesn't come back, but as of late he's been coming back. He's on a 10-fight win streak. Only one of them he didn't finish, and that was Tony Ferguson, who was tough as nails. But overall, impressed with Charles Oliveira. I think he has a chance to dominate the division. He's very durable. Like I said, Dustin Poirier, when he drops people, they usually fold, you know, most of the time, like 99% of the time. And you know, he didn't. He came back. Second round, took him down, started elbowing the fuck out of him. Third round, took his back, submitted him. It was just, you know, the comeback story of a lifetime. It happened with the Michael Chandler fight, but instead of knocking him out, he just submitted him. Just all in all, like, just a great event. And, you know, I just wanted to make a wrap up of that event and just give my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts on it, and Let me know if you enjoyed it, and then let me know what was your what the fuck moment of this shit. And it's dope, you know. You see right here, they gave so many Fight of the Night performances. That's dope. But yes, on to the next, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Peace out, guys.